Get off. Oh no. So I put 6 teaspoons, not tablespoons. No.
Oh, Zeta, oh no.
Who needs a mortar and pestle when you've got a rolling pin?
Hi, I'm Ismat and I'm a chef.
Hi, I'm Zeta and I'm a bit chaotic in the kitchen. And today we're going to be swapping nostalgic recipes. So Ismat, you're a chef. Tell me about it.
My long love affair with food began when I was really little, always hungry and bored, and I just wanted to turn that into a profession. So I went to culinary school before kind of molding my own path into becoming a food creative and recipe developer. But the crux of it all is that I'm hungry and I always like to eat, really.
I mean, I'm hungry and I like to eat, so does that make me a chef?
Girl, we're gonna make you a chef today, okay?
What recipe have you got for me today to really challenge my cooking ability?
It actually goes by a few different names. So savanya is what we call it in my family, but you can also call it sheer korma. It's a family classic for us and I absolutely adore it.
And my recipe for you is a recipe that's been passed down from my nana. It's an apple tea cake, but it's 100% a choose your own adventure. The recipe, which I've sent to you, is literally just a list of ingredients. Like there aren't even any measurements for some things.
You can tell this recipe is used many a times because perhaps there's remnants of said cake on the page. I'm keen to see how this goes.
Okay, and you sent me your recipe.
I sat down with my mum and I was like, Mum, I know you do this by hand, but let's write this down.
We love detail because you know me, you've seen me in the kitchen.
Yes.
It is a dumpster fire, so I need step-by-step instructions. Let's not wait any longer, let's cook these recipes.
Let's go, let's have some cake.
So I have Ismat's mum's recipe here. Like I think I can probably do it. First of all, not good at fractions, not good at maths, so this is already gonna go wrong. So 1 litre of milk. Oh shit. That's about a litre. So 8 cardamom pods, cracked open slightly and crushed with a pestle and mortar. I can't find a mestle and porter. Mortar and pestle. Who needs a mortar and pestle when you've got a rolling pin? Now, 6 tablespoons of caster sugar. 3, 6. So this could take up to 30 minutes. So basically what we have to do is just wait for this bad boy to boil. Reduce, simmer, I don't know, look different.
I am really excited to get started on Zeta's Nana's recipe. First point of call is 2 large Granny Smith apples. So I'm just going to dice one of the apples and those little chunks will go throughout the cake. And then I'm thinking about mandolining, so thin slicing the other apple and then putting that on top of the cake. So you have 2 different types of apple textures throughout the cake. Just dicing these centimeter by centimeter little chunks. And we're gonna start on the structure of the cake. So as per the recipe, everything seems to just go in a bowl. And I'm gonna take 1 cup of raw sugar, the 2 eggs in as well. And then I'm just going to whisk this up. Now, what I want is for the sugar and eggs to get really nice and fluffy. And this is going to build up a nice crumb for the cake.
So this has been on, I reckon, for like, what, 15 minutes? It's fully like doubling in size. It almost feels like a science experiment. And there are orange bits in there. What are the orange bits? I thought I'd just call you quickly. You said it has to go down to a quarter, and I think we're almost there.
I mean, it does look like it's reduced a lot, but that's... but that's fine. Like, let's see how the rest of it comes together, yeah?
Amazing. Okay, step 2, here we go.
Okay, let me know.
Okay, bye. 1 teaspoon. Oh no. So I put 6 teaspoons of sugar in, not tablespoons. Guess we're just not having as much sugar as you should. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Step 1, and get that out of here. Cross that bad boy off. Now we gotta get a fry pan on low heat, melt the butter, roast the noodles. She said, don't burn them, lol. 1 teaspoon of unsalted butter. I know it's actually a teaspoon this time. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Look at that sizzle. I was under strict instructions that you had to get the roasted vermicelli. So now we gotta like cook these or something. Oopsies.
That's the craziest pour I've ever seen.
I'm going to add my flour. Then fold that up because you've built such beautiful air in the eggs and I don't want to lose that. Roughly 60 grams of melted butter. And I'm reserving just a little bit as well to drizzle on top of my apple slices. And I can already see here, this is going to be a nicely structured cake. A nice dollop consistency. Now I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Ooh, this is smelling real nice. Then I'm going to put in my apple slices and then my sultanas. Also 1 cup. You're going to get a lot of fruit and a lot of spice in each bite. 1 cup of walnuts, but they're quite big, so I want to crush them up a bit. I'm going to put that in here. That is thick, like thick with 3 C's. I'm going to put that in a cake tin and I'm just going to put everything in.
So it says fry until they're lightly golden, but like they're already lightly golden. So how do I know when they're lightly golden enough?
I just want to slice this apple. Watch your fingers, guys. Do not do this, do this. So just gonna slice it.
It's really smoky. I think that means it is done. Chaos, absolute chaos.
Now I'm gonna brush it with a little bit of melted butter, and that'll also help them cook down a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, so now the recipe says to pop it in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit, which is roughly 175 degrees Celsius for 50 minutes.
Okay, so now we gotta put our milk back on the thing and we gotta add the cream and 1 tin of condensed milk. This is a squeezy tube. I couldn't find the tins.
Oh, yeah.
Can you Google how many mils a condensed milk can is? Are grams and mils the same thing? Yeah. Ugh. It's actually way more satisfying squeezing it. 250 mils of thickened cream. Yeah, that seems good. And now, the star of the show, the golden noodles that I might have slightly burnt. Chuck those puppies in. It should coat the back of the spoon well without running off too quickly. Like the noodles go all like, long, or whatever. I reckon we're done. She's coating the back of the spoon, it's thick.
Okay, so the cake has been in the oven for about 50 minutes and we're gonna take it out now. Ooh! Oh my gosh. That looks amazing.
So my Savayan has cooled to room temperature. It's super thick. So I gotta put it in this bowl, yum, glug, glug, glug. I actually thought it was gonna be way runnier. Kind of makes me think I've done something wrong. She says 2 tablespoons of slivered almonds, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some of these on. I reckon that's like 2 tablespoons. And then we gotta do 4 tablespoons of crushed pistachios. Dumbhead me got whole ones, so the rolling pin's gonna come back out. That seems like a good amount. So let's sprinkle these on the top. Is she a food stylist or? No, she is not. Now we have to top it with this edible silver, which you have to use tweezers. What about tongs? Do you reckon tongs and tweezers are the same thing?
I think one's like a big version of the other one.
Exactly. So let's use tongs. It doesn't seem real.
You only get 2 of them in that whole packet.
It's silver, bro. This is like expensive. Oh my God, it's sticking to me. Get off. No! I'm not good at being fancy. Let's chuck this in the fridge for 2 hours and then it'll be a delicious dessert. We are back after that intense cooking challenge, swapping recipes, chef and me. Ismat, how was it? How did you go?
I loved it. I had a good time. I put a bit of a chefy spin on it. How was the Savannah? How did that treat you?
How did it treat me? I think more how I treated it. Did I make your mama proud?
Okay, wow. I love the fact that you went ham on the pistachios and the almonds, but you're serving me like a 7 out of 10.
A 7 out of 10?
Now, did I do your Nana proud?
Get out! This looks like it's from a magazine. My Nana would be very proud. She would say that it looks very mod and very fancy. That is like an 11 out of 10. Like, beautiful. Okay, let's try the cake.
Yes.
I want you to tell me what you think.
Oh. Like the walnuts. The apples. That is delicious.
I'm so glad that I finally got to be in a video with Ismat and we got to recreate these recipes. Let us know if you would like the chef and the novice to once again swap recipes, cook something, do something, and maybe share, I don't know, one of your favorite recipes from your family. Peace. I never know what to do at the end. I'm like, bye.